My sister convinced our parents I was attention-seeking for years. Last week I collapsed at her wedding and she finally got the attention she wanted. My sister Nares has always been the star of our family homecoming queen, honor roll perfect boyfriend. I was just the sick kid who ruined family photos by looking tired. Since I was 12, I've had these episodes where I'd get dizzy, my heart would race, and I'd feel like I couldn't breathe. Mom would rush me to the ER, doctors would run tests, find nothing obvious, and send me home with anxiety or growing pains. Mia hated it. Every family dinner interrupted by my drama, every vacation cut short because I felt weak, every birthday party where I had to sit down while everyone else played. She just wants attention. Fazesta would whisper to Mom, notice how she only gets sick when something good happens to me, and honestly the timing was suspicious. I'd feel fine for weeks, then suddenly get episodes right before Taz's piano recitals or soccer tournaments. Even I started believing maybe it was in my head. Mom began responding differently instead of panic. She'd sigh and ask if I really needed to go to the hospital or if I could just rest. Dad started making comments about how much my ER visits were costing. By high school I stopped mentioning the episodes. When my chest felt tight during Anis's graduation speech, I gripped my chair and stayed silent. When my vision went black during her college acceptance celebration, I excused myself to the bathroom until it passed. Last month Tazis got engaged to her college boyfriend. The perfect fairy tale wedding she'd been planning since we were kids. She asked me to be her maid of honor, and for once I felt like maybe we could be real sisters. The morning of the wedding I felt off that familiar racing heart, the dizziness, but this was Taz's perfect day. I wasn't going to be the sister who ruined her wedding with another attention-seeking episode. I made it through hair and makeup, smiled through the photos, walked down the aisle without stumbling. During the ceremony my heart was beating so hard I could hear it over the music, but I kept standing. The reception started, and Takish looked absolutely radiant, giving her speech about true love and family. I was genuinely happy for her despite feeling like I might pass out. Then during the father-daughter dance everything went sideways. I tried to step back from the dance floor but my legs wouldn't cooperate. The room started spinning and I felt this crushing pain in my chest. I hit the floor right as the song ended. The entire wedding froze. Tezis's perfect moment shattered as paramedics rushed in, and guests started pulling out phones. At the hospital they finally found it. A rare heart condition that mimics anxiety attacks but gets progressively worse. The cardiologist said I'd probably been having episodes for years, and without treatment the next one could have killed me. He seemed confused when I started crying from relief instead of fear. You are lucky, he said. Most people with this condition don't get diagnosed until it's too late. The next morning Tazit stormed into my hospital room, not to check if I was okay, but to scream about how I destroyed her wedding, how the video everyone would remember forever now had me collapsing in the background. Even when you are actually sick you still make it about yourself, she shouted. Mom and Dad stood behind her looking uncomfortable but not disagreeing. I'm being discharged today. The cardiologist wants to schedule surgery within the month. Something about replacing a valve before my heart gives out completely. I haven't told my family about the surgery yet. I'm thinking about not mentioning it at all. After all, I wouldn't want them to think I am just seeking attention again.